guys, this is Scott and Ariane with This Nomadic Idea. Our YouTube channel is all about living a nomadic lifestyle, whether it's backpacking, whether it's living in a van, or pulling a 1976 vintage Airstream across the country to live tiny, all about minimalism. That's what our channel is all about. So hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell so you can get notified of our next video. So, as you guys know, we have been redoing and renovating a 76 Airstream for a while, pulling it, remodeling it, pulling it, remodeling it. It's been crazy. We come to the farm, it's stored on the farm. We're keeping it here for the winter right now. Got the tarps up, but we've made a lot of progress, and I want to show you guys what we've done. So this is kind of like a pre-Airstream Argosy renovation tour. To show everything that we've done so far. Let's go and take a look. So far, this is everything that we've done. So we have got our vintage original Airstream table that I redid. I did a video on redoing this, but this is the original Airstream Argosy table. All I did was took the laminate top off and repurposed some barnwood up here. And this is one of our workstations. So we've got a chair here, we've got a chair here, and then the last part that all I have to do is build the couch, and then we'll have two chairs here. So we'll actually be able to sit 4 people around this table. I'm really super excited about that. Next, of course, is our kind of like a prep station and our wood burning stove area. Got all my firewood that I'm going to light tonight. Usually this right here, this amount will keep you through the whole night burning fine. And so we're going to use this as probably just like an extra prep area, maybe for food, to put like a hot plate. If we make a, like food and stuff like that, we'll put it here. Of course, our refrigerator's here. And we've got an area for our dog. So this whole container is filled with dog food. We just slide it out, put it back in. We've got extra wood in the back. We'll have 2 drawers here, and that'll be for anything that we have for outside. We'll have another drawer here, and of course then we'll have another door here for access to our plumbing, and probably have some other stored items all here also. Down here is really where all of our battery information is. I've got 4 6-volt Trojan T105 batteries down here. That is our battery cutoff switch, our fuse box, and then of course everything is ran through the walls up through to the other side of our Airstream. This I'm going to be tackling this weekend, and so that will be finally covered. We've got our inverter, everything will be here, and of course then we've got our solar controller that's waiting to be installed, and that will be right up here. And so all of our solar, everything will be on top right here, so we'll be able to always have quick access to our readings and look out how much solar we're pulling in for our batteries. So you can see we have a pretty long table. All the timbers and the storage stuff that was in the original Airstream, we have taken down, and we have made a 23.5-inch wide table and a 12-foot long countertop. So our sink, stove, and these are original blueberry antique drawers that we made, and we actually built the frame around the drawers, and this is where all of our plates, all of our stuff will be in there. And then all of our dishes, forks, knives, all that stuff is in there. And then there's a huge countertop. I'm trying to build a stove vent right now. This will be obviously sunk in a lot lower. This is our vent fan. This is the original vent fan to the Airstream. I wanted to try to keep everything the same. I didn't really want to reinvent the wheel, but I wanted to update everything, which was kind of a challenge. It's a 40-plus-year-old Argosy. So this is going to be here. I'm kind of experimenting with this right now. I don't know if it's going to stay. This is our stove ventilation system. If you guys have any ideas on how to make that and that, let me know. I'd really appreciate that. But for now, I think this is going to work. I've got a switch. There'll be 2 switches. One will be for a light, and one will be for the fan. So we'll have everything there. And of course, that'll shine right on the stove through that. Of course, then this is our cabinets. This is right here. Really going to be our plumbing to get to our gray water tank to put any kind of solvent, cleaner, or just snake it out if it gets clogged. And this section right here is going to be where our Excel on-demand hot water heater is going to be. It runs on 2 D batteries. It only needs 3 psi to actually start and ignite and push the water through. And this is where that's going to be. It's a ventless on-demand hot water tank, and that's where that's going to go, right in there. So this is our bathroom. So I've been working on this for a while. Let me turn on some lights here. We've got a plexiglass curved window so water doesn't get into the counter area. This is the shower that I've been working on. I have to get a hook for the shower head, but that's all done. I used a repurposed corrugated tin, cleaned it off, and that's all clear coated. That's completely clear coated. And we love the sound of water hitting tin. And if you saw another video I did, this is a 40-plus-year-old bath, the original shower pan that I fixed, completely rehabbed. If you would have seen this in the original Airstream when we bought this, I thought this was a goner. But I was able to fix it, repurpose it, and it's all brand new now. This we found in an antique store. Our water faucet, our sink I actually made. And then we've got our airhead composting toilet that then runs through this double wall, down in the floor, and outside for a vent. So we decided to go with a queen size bed because we have 2 dogs that want to sleep with us. So we originally were going to go with a smaller, but we decided to go queen size. And then on the back here, you can see I made a storage little, I guess kind of like little hidden storage container. That is there. That just kind of pops up over there. And so we can store blankets, pillows, a bunch of extra stuff in there that we, normally would want in a regular home, but we're going to have it in there so nobody can see it. It's out of mind. And then when we boondock, obviously we'll have plants up here, and Ariane can use this as a desk and a workstation when she's in bed. And then I kept the original speaker lights. And I made lights out of them. So we've got those lights there, those lights there. Because I wanted to keep a lot of the original Airstream parts. This is going to be wallpapered right here. There's going to be a TV here. All of our electronics are going to be, all the wires are going to be in the wall. And then I'm going to have another desk right here that's going to fold out. And it's going to come right even with the bed here. And then that'll be a workstation for me. Ariane will have a workstation for her when we're in bed and we want to work on the laptop. Of course, we have an inverter plug there. So we'll always have power there. We've got you can't see it, but there's a 12-volt receptacle and another outlet attached there on there. So we have plenty of areas to get power from. And this is going to be a 12-volt receptacle here too for a counter. So I'd imagine us having a fan probably in the summertime, 12-volt fan blowing on us to try to keep things cool. Down here, this is really I still have to make the drawers, but everything is all the doors for our drawers. This is our bedroom stuff. So this is my drawer right there, mine here, and then Ariane's is going to be here. Of course, I've got all my tools, and I got a bunch of other stuff right there. But this is going to be our bedroom stuff. This is going to be Ariane's on this side, I'm on this side, and that is everything going to be, that's all of our clothes. That's everything that we own as far as clothes go. Our shoes, socks, and everything's going to be down here on the bottom. And of course, we always have the storage up here, you know, for like undergarments, things like that. So, and then here is going to be drawers, and that's probably going to be like junk drawer, more pots and pans. I've got pots down there already. Junk drawer, tools and stuff like that, that's going to be here. These are all drawers, and of course you saw this. But yeah, so all of our, you know, everything is really coming along. I mean, you know, for a few times that we pulled this thing, everything has stayed together. Nothing's really broken apart. All of our lights are working. The only thing I have left to do is hook up the solar. A couple things with the electronics. I want to put some more fuses in some of the places where I want them, and then hooking that up with the solar, the bed, the solar, and then we're working on the countertop this week, and that's already done. We just have to put it in there. We've made everything ourselves. Everything that you see here, I have done myself. I've had no help whatsoever. This is all, and you know, I didn't go to carpenter school, or you know, I really didn't have any help. Just repurposed everything we could to accommodate our lifestyle. So with the Airstream on the farm, yeah, sometimes it's a little bit harder to work on it. The Airstream is an hour away from where we live. Ariane's mom lives on the farm along with her husband. So sometimes, you know, if it's raining or if it's inclement weather, we don't come out here. That has really kind of hampered us getting this thing done in a timely fashion. But for all sake purposes, all the lights work, all the running lights work, turn signals, everything works. The rooster agrees with me, and everything is really, it's just now a matter of getting drapes and, you know, just finishing up all the things that could make it livable across the country. And he agrees again. So we've got a lot of farm activity going on right now, a ton of it. We have 27 baby goats. On the farm, 27, which is weird because we only have 37 goats, or 38 goats. What? So there's a lot of activity going on in the farm. Chickens, roosters, you name it. We had a bunch of coyotes visiting last night. So it's never a dull moment on the farm. But I wanted to give you guys an update on how our Argosy is coming along. And, you know, if you guys have any questions, I know that we don't have a lot of RV followers on our channel. We don't have a lot of Argosy followers on our channel. But the cool thing is that I've learned a lot by doing it. I've learned welding. I've learned carpentry. I've learned electronics, electricity. I've learned so much about being eco-savvy. With your Airstream. So it's been a great learning experience. I'm glad I've done it by myself. We have no corporate donors. I'm not pitching any equipment. You know, no one has given us anything. We've worked every single penny to get where we are with the Airstream. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much. It's a short video, but I want to give you a tour. When this thing is done, it's going to be a huge premiere. I think we're going to go someplace and invite a bunch of people. Our goal at some point in time is when we travel and when we're in the van and this is boondock somewhere, probably like an RV park, we'll probably rent this out on a mobile Airbnb type situation. So that's the goal. So we're putting a lot of work into it, and it's very time consuming. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Please hit subscribe and follow our journey. We would really appreciate that. And we will see you next time. Thanks, you guys. Bye.
So these babies right here were born maybe about 2 hours ago. Mama is extremely cautious of our presents, and she's starting to lick them, and we are going to do our due diligence to try and help her out here. That's my mom. And I've got a baby right here in my arms, right at my feet, and the dog is taking care of him. And